Hello everyone and welcome to a Music Theory Minute. I'm Floyd Richmond and today we're going to talk about resolving specific chords. To create smooth harmonic progressions, move from one chord to the next with as many voices moving by step or same as possible while avoiding objectionable parallel motion, unisons, fifths, and octaves. The most difficult chords to resolve without errors will be chords where the root is a step away from the next chord, 1 to 2 for example, or 4 to 5, or 5 to 6. The reason is that every note including the perfect fifths and octaves in the chord have a note of resolution a step away. The problem is resolving this way guarantees parallel fifths and octaves. The next most difficult chords to resolve without errors are chords that contain a tendency tone such as the leading tone or the fourth scale degree. Of these chords, the 5-to-1 chord is most used. When resolving this progression, the most important thing is to resolve the leading tone up by a step. The leading tone of the key happens to be the third of this chord. The third should resolve up regardless of the inversion of the chord. If the leading tone is in an outer voice, soprano or bass, this is especially important. Occasionally, in an inner voice, the leading tone may resolve down, especially if the intent is to build a full chord with all members included. The next most common chord with the leading tone is the 7 diminished chord. The 7 diminished chord has two tendency tones, the root, which is the leading tone in the key, and the fifth, which is the fourth scale degree in the key. The root resolves up, and the fifth resolves down for good voice leading. Note in the 7 diminished chords below, the third is doubled because if either other note were doubled, the resolution of the tendency tones would produce parallel octaves. Thank you for joining us today for a Music Theory Minute. Be sure to like and subscribe.